So many parents worry about the exact same thing that this commenter mentioned. Our kid is the perfect angel out at daycare, at school, everything's going great, but then whenever they come into your doors or they're around mom, then they literally fall apart. Can you picture them actually like clinging on to you? They're whining, they're melting down all over the place. Like this is past like tantrum, like, oh, I want something. This is like, I'm someone else. You sent a different kid to school and you brought a different one home. When your kids hold it together all day long and completely fall apart at home, doesn't mean they're manipulating you. It doesn't mean they don't like you or they're not happy to be home or they don't feel comfortable there. What it usually means is that they're finally in an environment where their nervous system doesn't have to work so dang hard. And young kids, especially toddlers, because toddlers are actually going through the brain growth of becoming like an individual with every emotion and exploring all those things. That is literally what their brain is doing throughout those years. Those kids spend a huge amount of energy managing expectations, noise, transitions, social demands. They are literally on someone else's schedule all day. So by the time that they get home and they get back to mom, who's their safe person, their brain's done. They have no regulation fuel left. And they didn't start off with much to begin with because toddlers don't have regulation skills. At least not healthy ones anyways. So what you're seeing, or what you saw, was not like just their worst behavior or the worst sides of them. It was their release, their emotional, mental release. And that often looks really loud, really messy, really overwhelming because they don't have the skills to decompress any other way. They don't have the experience that we have with going through a day where you're working for somebody else and following orders all day, right? Like, so even when we get home, we have to decompress. And ideally, it doesn't look like a total meltdown, but you have a decompression strategy and that is what your kids are doing. So the goal isn't to stop them from feeling those ways. It's rather to interpret what their nervous system is trying to tell you and then how you can position yourself to be a safe place for that to occur in a container so that their meltdown isn't literally destroying everything and everybody. Like we want to provide the safe container, and we do that by using non-judgmental phrases, by understanding their nervous system better, and by learning to regulate ourselves so that we can be present. Like we aren't there to fix the meltdown. We aren't there to get rid of the feelings. And we don't need to be rushing them through it because then we do not honor the moment that they are in. So my kiddo is like 8 and he still will have a meltdown on occasion. And I work with parents whose kids are between ages 2 and 10 and they're having meltdowns. And so that's why I'm having this class, is so that you can learn why your kid is having this meltdown from a nervous system point of view and understand how your presence can dictate whether that meltdown continues to escalate or happens every day, or whether it can start to predictably become more manageable. It starts to reduce in intensity, it reduces in frequency, and everyone is just able to get back to safety and connection more easily. So yeah, you didn't cause it. A lot of parents don't directly cause the meltdowns. There are things that we do that fuel them or escalate them, but it's not your fault that the meltdown is happening. It's just, it had to come out, and it came out with a safe person, which was you.